My stomach condition is called gastroparesis. It's a paralysis of the stomach. My stomach muscles do not move like they're normally supposed to. I can only eat one meal a day, and sometimes that food from that one meal is still in my stomach for 2-3 days. So with the cannabis, it actually helps me kind of eat more without feeling like I'm about to almost throw up because my stomach is just too full. Hello, my name is Darrelle Radcliff, and I use cannabis for PTSD and stomach conditions. I am a college student at Cuesta College in San Luis Obispo, California. I play tennis and softball and bowling with Special Olympics. I like to play with the horses and the dogs here at the ranch. And I've been using cannabis for the past 9 years. Growing up, my experience with cannabis was with my uncle. He would smoke in the house, and being a young kid, having to walk past his bedroom to go into my bedroom, it kind of made me very lightheaded, but I didn't really know much about it because nobody else in the family ever did it before. So that was my first experience, smelling it and knowing what it was. My first time trying cannabis was about 2014, 2015. Some of my friends had known about my stomach conditions, so they had me try an edible, and I really liked it and how it made me feel, and I can eat. So I just started hanging out with them and having more cannabis, and just felt really good. I didn't have to choke on food, and I can eat more than I usually do. Before cannabis, it was just so hard to get food into my body because back in 2015, I only weighed 82 pounds and now I weigh 136. And then after using cannabis, I gained weight. I've been able to eat a little bit more. I'm just trying to make sure I get the nutrients in my body without throwing up. Before, I would eat anything and everything. And then around 2001, 2002, 2 years after I graduated high school, I started eating kind of weird, and people started calling me Bird because I would pick at the food and just eat a little bit. And then finally I went to a doctor here in my local town. They did a colonoscopy and some other tests on me, and they referred me to UCLA, where I go now to see my stomach specialist, and we were trying all these different things to kind of fix that problem. I saw how my other friends were having medicinal cannabis and how it helped them with their mental health issues and other issues. So I was like, okay, I want to at least try it to see if it will help me. And it seems to be helping me right now. That was really good. I use cannabis when I'm done driving for the day because it's against the law. So you got to make sure you don't do that. But usually it's once at night, so I can eat dinner, either the flower, the edibles, and soda infused with THC, which I really like that because I love soda. Start with an edible first and do a small dose of it. If they are a regular cigarette smoker, they can do flower, but I would start at the edibles first to see how your body will react to it. My roommate is actually allergic to all THC, and she gets really sick and her heart races and she's got issues. So I would just say start slow. If I haven't ever used cannabis, I think it would be different, as in I'd just be constantly in pain with the stomach, with other physical issues I have, and it would just be total pain, and I wouldn't be able to really do anything. Can't lift hay if you're in pain.
Learn more about cannabis and begin your medical cannabis journey at leafwell.com.